I don't know who needs to hear this today, but you matter. Truly, you matter. Maybe you've been feeling stuck lately, and maybe life just hasn't been what you thought it would be by now. And you catch yourself thinking, is this it? Have I missed my chance? You look around and it feels like everybody else has had it figured out. Yet you are standing still, or sometimes it feels like you're even moving backwards. But listen, you are not stuck. Things are moving and change is happening, even if it's not visible yet. Just think back 5 years. So it's now March 2025. Think back to March 2020 and the start of the dreaded pandemic. It's been 5 years. Look back and see how far have you come since then. What are your small and big wins in this time? And I'm sure you have had a few. What have you overcome? How have you grown? You see, we tend to overestimate what can be achieved in 1 year, but we underestimate how much can be achieved in 5. Most of us tend to focus on problems, especially now that there is so much anxiety and uncertainty around. We worry. We are so preoccupied chasing success, the next job title, chasing financial freedom, views, subscribers, likes. But if you just stopped and looked around, your most loyal fans, your biggest fans and subscribers are just next to you. They are all around you already. It might be your friend, or your partner, or your parent, your child, or it might be a junior colleague who you've been mentoring in the past few weeks or months, and they would be forever grateful to all the help you've given them. It might be an elderly customer who comes to your little shop every day just to hear you say, "Hi, how are you today?" And if you have a small child, you are literally the world to them. You are the biggest gift you can give to the world. Not your credentials, not your qualifications, not your job title, and certainly not the number of subscribers or views or likes. Just you. Just being you. Just the way you are. The way you listen to somebody when they need to talk. The way that you give comforting presence when somebody needs it. The way you give a smile to a stranger and without ever knowing you've made their day. The way you say the right thing just at the right time without even realizing it. And did you know that the odds of you being here, exactly the way you are 1 in 4 trillion? Now let it sink for a second. Just think about everything that had to align perfectly, all the ancestors, every decision, every tiny, seemingly unimportant event. And yet, against all odds, you are here. What you think, say, and do, it matters. Every small moment of kindness, every little gesture of encouragement that you give to somebody, every time you show up for somebody, it all ripples out in ways you will never fully see or know about. Think about it. Have you ever had somebody say something to you that stayed with you forever, and you still remember that one phrase or one kind word that you heard from somebody many years ago? It just has stayed with you. I still remember one of my teachers when I was 16 describing me as resourceful. At the time, I didn't fully understand what the word means, but over the years, this memory has always given me encouragement. The encouragement to keep going, because I am resourceful. In the same way, you are making a difference in other people's lives through little words you may have said or a little smile you've given to somebody on a tough day for them. I had no idea what impact I had on a doctor I coached many years ago until I got this message from her just today. And it gave me a shiver, that realization of the enormity of the impact that we are having on others through our work or even just day-to-day interactions. Let me read it to you. Hi, it's been a while. How are you? I'm trying to find my feet in my new consultant role without being discouraged by the NHS falling apart around us. And if you're ever having a bad day, never forget that you made a huge impact in my life in the time that I had you as a coach. I started a charity last year that helps support healthcare in Nigeria. Your impact continues far and wide. Let's keep in touch. And it's the same with you. You are making an impact far and wide, even without realizing it. Just remember that. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling invisible, or like your present doesn't matter, let me be the one to tell you, it does. You do. You matter. And maybe today you just need a little reminder, a little nudge to keep going, or maybe a big hug. Keep going. Keep going. Keep being you, because the world is truly better with you in it. And today this is a reminder that you have more life to live, more love to give, more songs to sing, and more moments to share with somebody that will make a difference in their world. So take a deep breath and walk forward, one step at a time. And remember, you matter more than you will ever know.